pal, Omori of mine. You not only called me over here, okay, instead of calling 911, you called me over here. Not only that, you want me to take this jump rope here and tie it around your sister's neck, and then you want me to go into the backyard and hang it up in a tree? I mean, yeah, I mean,
I'll do that for my old pal Omori.
What? And then Basil's like, why the fuck should I do that? You are sick. You are a sick little fella. And he's like, well, you see, Basil, well, it's kind of like, I don't want my parents to find out. I might get grounded from Fortnite again. You see, last week my mom caught me like fucking the cat. And I don't want to get in trouble again. I'm already in hot water from the cat fucking incident. So I'm kind of thinking maybe you could just help me out. You know, you kind of remember how I did your homework in the 6th grade? Like let's just do that. You know, an eye for an eye. I owe my buddy a solid. You know, you owe me a solid. I helped you with your homework. I took out the trash for you that one night. I ordered you a pizza. So surely you could help me back with this one. Omori, you were asking me to cover up your murder with a suicide.
Do you guys know how that gay dinosaur game, Goodbye Volcano High, has Snoot game? I want an Omori parody game made by Chi, and you play as Chi's rat, like you play as Anon in Snoot. I don't know if you know what Snoot game is though, so I don't know if that joke works for you.
I've heard of that one. It's like they didn't finish the game and then someone just hijacked it and made it a shitpost. That was what happened, right?
It is still coming out, but if you go to their Discord and you type in Snoot game, you get automatically banned.
Yeah.
Cricket says, what the fuck, Omori is a psychopath.
Yeah. Omori is a psychopath, that's like the whole thing. He's like this little stupid guy who stays in his own head. He likes to jerk off in the corner, he likes to play Minecraft, and he doesn't really like to do anything else. He never wants to leave his house, and once he does, people start beating the shit out of him. People don't like him very much, and then you go into his head and find out that he's actually his own worst enemy, and he's the reason that his sister is dead, and why everyone in the town is depressed, because everyone loved his sister. You know, she was like the talk of the town. She was like sort of like how Azrael is in Deltarune. Like everyone loves him. Well, everyone loved his sister the same way. She was like, "Hey, I'm the sister," and everyone's like, "Oh!" And then Omori, deadass, was like, "You were just mad at his sister one day and pushed her down the fucking stairs." Got his feelings a little too hurt. Like anyone would, push her down the stairs, and she broke her fucking neck and died. Well, we're not sure if she died from the stairs, because he then proceeds to carry her body up to his bedroom, and just put her in the bed instead of calling 911. So, he could have potentially saved her life. However, he squandered it, and instead got Basil over here. I don't know why Basil came over to help with this. And Basil just proceeds to be like, alright, Omori, you know, we could just say you accidentally killed her when you pushed her down the stairs. And Omori's like, I don't want to take blame for this. I mean, I don't want to take blame. I don't want to look like the bad guy here. But you literally did this, Omori. So what you're gonna do, Basil, is you're gonna tie her up in the tree, and then Basil, I guess, I don't know why he
accepts, but like, you have to have me believe. Not only did Basil accept it, not only did Omori think of this fucked up plan, that they did this while they were like 7.
I think they were 12, actually.
That doesn't make it much better.
Yeah, like a child is going to construct this suicide framing from like a fucking mafia movie. That's why I don't understand. It is such a fucking stupid game. And like the only thing the characters are good at is being porn. That's literally it, because the story is fucking retarded.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I think Omo Cat was snorting cocaine. If they just made it about Omori like jerking off in the corner and going to La La Land, that would have been fine. But she had to add this lore shit that made no sense.
Yeah, the twist doesn't really work for me because there's just a lot that happens in that doesn't make sense. And I think it's Basil's involvement that is the most unbelievable to me. Just because fucking he's an uwu femboy the entire game and he never shows like any sort of like signs he's traumatized because he as a fucking child had to throw a girl in a tree around a noose to hide her dead body. It's like, I don't buy this. I have trouble believing this story.
Yeah, and I still find it weird, his weird attachment to Omori. Like almost like he's like, oh, don't leave me, baby, at the end of the game, and then he pokes Omori's eye out for moving. Like, I don't know what that's about. I did not understand that at all. It doesn't make a lot of sense. The game makes no fucking sense. The plot makes no fucking sense. The only good thing to come out of that game was Aubrey, because she's the best character, and she proceeds to beat Omori over the head with a spiked baseball bat, and that was the best part. However, it's kind of ruined, because, like, she's getting in a fight with Omori, right? She's like, fuck you, Omori! I got a baseball bat! I'm so sick of looking at you! And then Omori pulls out his knife and stabs her. And then she's like, oh my god, that's a knife?! You pulled out a knife?! Yes, Aubrey, who was attacking me first, I pulled out a knife. But not only that, okay, after you stab Aubrey with a knife and she's bleeding everywhere, she does not go to the hospital. She goes to the church to pray. She goes to the fucking church to pray while she's bleeding everywhere.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
It's like, everyone's like, oh my god, Aubrey, you're bleeding, we gotta get you help, we gotta get that shit stitched. But no, so when the game's like, you gotta go look for Aubrey, I'm looking up and down everywhere at the hospital, because I think, okay, I stabbed her, so logically she would be in the hospital. No, she's at the motherfucking church! And I'm confused! I'm just thinking, why the hell? What, did she just get stitched up and then be like, alright, time for Sunday Mass today? Like, can't you take the day off? You think Jesus would give you, like, a little day off? After you're bleeding all over the place because some fucking incel stabbed you? You know, maybe you can just pray at home? Or in your hospital bed? It made no fucking sense. And then, you fight her again! You fight her again in the church! With no knife. So she has a baseball bat, still. She still has the fucking baseball bat with the nails, bonking Omori on the head with it, while everyone is in church. And everyone in church, they're just like, why is her belly button showing? Why is her hair pink? You know, they're not like, holy shit, two people are fighting in the church.
What the fuck's going on? Why does she look weird? That's so weird.
They're like, oh my god, Aubrey, she's such a creep. She's got pink hair. They don't even acknowledge that these two fucking assholes are fighting each other in the middle of Sunday Mass. Maybe this was the church I went to, so it's like normal. Maybe this is a Maury Davis church, so it's like normal for people to be killing each other in the church. But also, maybe the town's medical system is just shit, and that's why Omori didn't call 911, and that's why Aubrey didn't go to the hospital, instead went to church to try and pray the blood away. However, I can't say that, because at the end of the game, you wake up in the hospital with no eye. So clearly, there's enough shit going on for Omori to be, you know, in the medicine, but I guess they just hate everyone else. I guess you have to have a specific set of circumstances to get any medical help. In this fucking Omori game. And then there's an ending in which Omori jumps out the window and kills himself. Out of the hospital window. Like, no one's gonna see that shit. Like, they're not gonna be monitoring the motherfucker. It's like, it's just a fucking mess. The story is all over the place. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like I did crack. Oh my god. Good ending. Yeah, great. And the best ending is when Omori doesn't leave his house at all, when you do the Hikikomori route, and all you do is just stay in your house and do nothing and never go anywhere, and at the end you just kill yourself in your room and bleed out. That's the best ending for Omori, because all of this actual lore shit is stupid and makes no sense. So there's yeah, you can do like a little route where you never leave the house, and he'll just sit there at home all day, and he'll just keep dreaming about Big Titty Miku and whatnot, and playing in the dream world, and you can unlock some secret bosses and whatnot there, but it doesn't affect the lore. And so when moving day comes, okay, no wait, that one makes no sense either, because when moving day comes, there are people helping move. And Omori can just stab himself in front of these people and bleed out, and no one will do anything.
What I would do? Fuck.
They're just like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's bleeding. That thing bleeding pee. Walkie slush. That game fucking sucked balls.
Don't die.
I'm sorry, I just get dry throat. What a terrible game. Holy shit. My god. I'm actually upset right now. I'm actually upset at how bad Omori was. When you're thinking about the logic of it, it's like... It's like whoever wrote this is an asshole. And it took them 7 years to come up with that shit. I get it, it's hard to make game assets. But I feel like one of those 7 years could be used revising the story and having some peers check if it's bullshit. Having at least one person go, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but that makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, this story kind of fucking blows, dude.
Yeah, maybe you should like do something else. Like, I don't know, have a I don't know, maybe Omori like made his sister move away. It could have just been something.
Guys.
It could have just been something simple like that. It could have just been something like, oh, Omori pissed his sister off so much she moved away and she moved out of town and she's never coming back, and that's why everyone hates Omori. You know.
Noel pushed Ness down the stairs.
Noel pushed Ness down the stairs.
Noel pushed Ness down the stairs. That's canon. Don't look into it.
Yeah, someone could have just been like, I don't know, maybe Mari? Maybe Mari said fuck you one day, like she was on her period, and just said fuck you to everyone. And marched away. That would have been a better story, okay? Instead of, I pushed my sister down the stairs and made it look like a suicide. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that quirky? Like, creepypasta shit. Isn't that spooky? Aren't you spooked? You want to shit yourself?